Alright, good evening ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Wednesday night and the final round of our GT3 series from SimRace South Africa. It's Alan Patterson and I'm man alone here tonight, but I have some plans up my sleeve that we're going to try out later and see if we can chat to a couple of the drivers while they're driving. Clearly it's a inside job because only the commentators will understand this or be able to do this, and we have two of them, in fact three of them tonight. We have our fearless leader Jason Holden Jones, we have Sas van der Westhuizen, and we have Dirk Brand, and I'm going to see if I can get hold of some of them while they're racing, and we'll have a little chat with them a bit later. But as you can see, we have just under 15 minutes, 13 minutes of this 45-minute practice left, and Division 2 again is lucky. What can we say? I've been chatting to Jason on YouTube, and these guys have a dry quali, so we'll have to see what our last chance is here just after quali, switching to the race. If there's any change, but it's 3 hours difference between the qualifying and the race as far as I understand it, and that weather is cloudy with sun, so let's see, maybe it's overcast later in the race and we might see some drizzle. So yes, up at the top of the leaderboard at the moment we've got Mr. Wesley Farrant in the Ferrari. He's back racing sims with us. I'm not sure what the exact detail was, whether it was a new PC or new equipment, but he does have it, and he joined us in touring cars, and he is racing for the last round here this Wednesday in Div 2, and a 2:02.4 solid lap time. Close behind Brett Crocump, teammate with Ross Bartle in the Monkeys. What? Grumpy Monkey, that's it. Team. Sorry, brain fade there. And he's half a second back, 2:02.9. And third, Andries Oosthuizen in the big BM, also quite close up with Sus, our other commentator, in fourth place in the Ferrari, and Leon Leroux not too far, 2/10 back in fifth place in one of the Astons, the big yellow Aston, so we'll be able to spot him this evening. Good evening to everybody on the YouTube channel that's here. Jason, how's it, buddy? Wimpy de Beer, good evening. Wesley Farrant, now, what are you doing on the YouTube channel if you're on pole position, or are you just kind of saying how's it? Sage Hardiman shouting for Brett. I think I got that right. I hope I did. And Peter Geldenhuis was on earlier. Peter Geldenhuis, head of the sim racing crew, who is racing tonight for Team Honda, a Team Castrol Honda to be precise. And there you can see it in the pits. Stunning looking Honda. And Martin Jabet, how's it? Wesley, thanks buddy. Good luck for tonight. So Wesley saying hi to everyone. He is our current pole positions driver. Solid 2 minutes 2.4. Currently sitting in the pits. I think he's going to sit and watch the remaining quali from the pit lane, because I'm not too sure if anyone will get quicker, but we'll watch Brett in second place here. He's half a second back, but he's trying hard with the Audi R8. Stunning livery, that Grumpy Monkey. I only found out the other day it was actually what is it, like a clothing brand or something, so this might be an official sponsor, or I'm not too sure. And there's Tobela Vem on the YouTube channel. Good evening, Tobs. How are you, buddy? Right, we have in total 26 people on the server, although the timing screens only show 23. I think Jason set it up almost for everybody. The list, as those members know from the SimRace South Africa Discord channel, was in excess of 50 something cars. But he had the server also locked to prevent the lag happening, as far as I understand. So that server would have locked down as quali started. So unfortunately, we did have somebody, Michael LaRue, who had a problem and could only come in a little bit later, and he couldn't get in. So sorry about that, Michael. Really bad luck there, buddy. Marius Guman, hello. Tops, thanks, buddy. Enjoy. Let's watch some cars. I don't know why that car was sitting in the pits. My apologies. So Wesley's decided to take the car out. We're going to go on board a little bit, cockpit view, and we'll do a lap with Wesley. There are just under 7 minutes, just under 8 minutes, 7 minutes 45 to go. Temperatures, as you can see, track temperature 29 degrees Celsius. Track is fast. It hasn't gone optimum. It's probably going to go optimum in the next couple of seconds, to be honest. It usually does in the last 10 minutes of quali, and we're in the last 10 minutes. Blue skies though, but a lot of cloud, so you never know. Weather might still change as Wes comes through the chicane. This is leading on to the start finish line now, and he's going to give it all and see if he can improve in his lap time. We'll actually go to his view, and you'll be able to see his inputs in the bottom right hand corner. The green bar being in his accelerator, red bar his brake, and you can see the rev counter, speed and gearing as he goes through the various corners. And in the top left, the most important number is that green number. That means he's 2/10 up at the moment on his current lap. So if he keeps this up, he's actually going to go quicker than his current pole position, which he's looking very good to do. Currently already 3/10 up, and he's just going through the first sector. As he feathers the throttle going through this long left-hander, traction control is holding on to the car. Out on the brakes, we've got a yellow flag here, so we've got a car that went, okay, it's cleared. And this is Jason Holden Jones just ahead of Wesley in the South African flagged Mercedes-Benz AMG. He moves over because he's got a blue flag. And Wes hard on the brakes into the hairpin. He's half a second quicker already, so he is going like the clappers. Okay, lost quite a bit there, but it's all good. A little bit of a bounce and a shimmy shake out of that hairpin. This corner you got to carry speed through in third, drop to second, get on the apex. Don't let the car swing out. Accelerate. He did a great job there. Off we go up the back straight, heading towards 130R. One of the big corners in motorsport. Drop a gear and hook it and hang on. He doesn't even drop a gear, but he hangs on and he's good. Heading into the chicane now. And this lap is going to be super quick. This is going into the low 202s. It's going to be a 202.0. Oh, 202.058. That was a great lap, Wes. So he sets the benchmark even higher in the Ferrari 488, running one of the I think it's the Rinaldi color schemes, if I'm not mistaken. Andries Oosthuizen in the big BMW, well up into second place now. He went past Brett Krokamp in the Audi, so Andries is geez, look how close it is. Eight tenths back behind Wes, and Brett Krokamp a couple of thousandths behind him now in the Audi. So we've got Ferrari, BM, Audi, Nissan, Mark Henneberry up into 4th place in the Nissan. He's done very well with the Agent Godzilla. Big twin turbo Nissan. Wails around the track. I think he's the only one out in the Nissan, if I'm not mistaken. He is. Leon LaRue in the Aston. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different manufacturers in the top 5 positions at the moment. Sas van der Westhuizen sitting pretty in 6th in the Ferrari. And then Waldo Swiggers doing very well in the Boatley. The Boatley being his big yellow Bentley. Waldo's convinced that with the latest update that we received with the new the Evo cars and the new track that they've slowed down some of the tracks, which is possibly true because having chatted to Kieran and to Leslie and a few others, they can easily show different pace lap times on the same tracks between the 2018 and 2019 tracks. So there's some interesting mechanics going on behind the scenes here that we're not aware of. Waldo bouncing over the curbs there and gets a huge tank slapper coming out of the last corner. That'll have taken a couple of tenths away and he abandons the lap. Behind him, Mark Henneberry, he comes over the line and he goes second quickest. That was a great lap. We didn't see that. So Mark Henneberry takes the Nissan up into 2nd place. Only 4 tenths behind Wes, with Andries now down into 3rd and Brett Krukamp in 4th with 2 minutes to go. Track is still fast, interestingly enough. I would have... Yeah, I mean, it's always gone to optimum. That's very strange. Behind Waldo Swiggers, we have Mr. Dirk Brand. He's out in the Gulf-coloured Aston Martin. One of our newest live commentators. And if all goes according to plan, I'll be having a chat to Dirk later on. Oops, somebody's just driven into the sand here. So Dirk Brand in 8th. 1.7 seconds off the pace, which gives him a lap of 203.7, give or take. 9th place, Lindsay Hans. Lindsay Hans also in a Ferrari. And 10th, Raymond Duggan in the Porsche. Raymond Duggan 2.1 seconds down. He's just bumped back to pits. 12th place, Jason Holden Jones in the awesome liveried SA Flag AMG Mercedes-Benz. This is the livery that raced in the last year's Intercontinental GT Championships up at Kyalami in Johannesburg. It's the first time in 30-something years that they had... Oops, that's Jason in Germany. So he's a visiting driver, and as you can see from his ping rate, he's a little bit higher up, so can't look to be floating in air, but he's on a lap here. Anyway, as I was saying, that car was part of the fleet of 7 or 6 Mercedeses that came over to race in the Kyalami 9 hour, which is happening in 2 weeks' time, by the way. So unfortunately no spectators, but yeah, there it is. So that's it. Qualifying is finished. We wait for those who are on a lap, like this one with Jason, and see if they'll go up. I'm going to go to the in-car timing, and we'll see their times. Here you can see Jason's currently 3 tenths up as he goes through the first sector, through the windy section. Goes up to 4 tenths, almost half a second up. So let's see if he can carry this through to the last part of the lap. I just want to check the track conditions. Track is still fast. Right, hard on the brakes. swings through the hairpin. He's well up here on his delta. If you look at that, 8 tenths. So he's on his way. His best lap was a 2:04. I see this is his first on an outlap after the outlap, his first quick outlap. So he's obviously made some changes to the Big Merc. Oh, does he hang on? He does. Oh, he's a whole second up on his... Oh, he's run wide. There he's going to be kicking himself. He knew it. This would have been a 2:03. This would have bumped Jason up quite far in the grid. Yeah, so he's going to stay 12th. Right, I think that's it for quali. We'll be right back after this short announcement. Alright, welcome back. So, 1.5 minutes to go. Drivers all sitting on the grid and going through their setups, just double checking everything. As you can see from the weather, track is now optimum, but it is hot. Track temperature of 35 degrees and cloudy with sunshine. So, I don't know, we'll have to see if this maybe changes later on in the race. It's an 1.5 hours long, so it's going to be a long race. But this is going to be also a bit of time management, because that temperature is not going to... if you haven't got your pressures right, your tires are going to overheat. Peter Geldenhuis on YouTube saying, let it rain. Yep, sorry Peter, I don't think so, buddy. Okay, let me see if I can go and get somebody. Right, I should be talking to Dirk Brand, who's currently sitting on the grid in his Gulf-coloured Aston Martin. Dirk, are you there, sir?
Yes, hi Alan, can you hear me?
Yes, I can, loud and clear. How are you feeling, my friend?
Nervous as always at this stage of the race, but looking forward to it.
Excellent, man. How was quali? Did it go according to plan? Was that... were you hoping more for rain, or...
No, this was pretty much what I expected. Oops,
okay.
Just a sec, okay. Yeah, no, this, I was hoping for dry, and yeah, my time, I'm not unhappy with my time. Ninth, I was aiming for top 10, so yes, happy with that. Good,
man. Well, 9th place. You're 2 behind our fellow commentator Sus, who I'll be chatting to a little bit later as well. But I'm going to let you do what you want to do as we watch you from your cockpit go around turn 1 and 2. Waldo Swiggers with the big Bentley here. Yes, Sus. You just go, go get back into your position.
Yeah, I forgot to start the car.
Oh dear. All right, good, man. Dirk, I'll catch up with you a little bit later. All the best, my friend.
Thanks a lot.
Cool, man. Chat later. Bye. All right, there we go. So the process works. Hopefully you all heard that. That was chatting live to our man Dirk Brand in his car. I don't want to disturb Sass now, so I'm gonna Now let's have a quick word with Sass. I should be talking to Sass van der Westhuizen now. Sass, are you there, sir?
Oh, I'm fine, thanks yourself, Alan.
Awesome, man. I thought we'll just have a quick how's it while you're under the quali lap, so there's no stress or pressure.
Oh, I already messed up. I managed to turn off my ignition as we enter the curves.
Okay, what are you going, or where are you now?
I'm going. I'm trying to make my way back. I'm currently in 11th or 10th, I think.
Just go past, go through the cars. There we go. We're currently on board with you. There we go. So, are you happy with your quali? Are you where you wanted to be?
I'm happy. Could have done better. I had some bad luck with traffic here and there, but that was also maybe a bad judgment on my part. I was following like within 2 seconds of people, but then making up quite a bit of time through the curves.
Okay. You happy with the setup on the Ferrari? Does it feel good?
Yeah, no. This is a Coach Dave Academy setup. Feels rock solid. I just hope that I've got the tire pressures right, because the track is very hot.
That's what I said. It's gone up to 36 degrees. So if your temps are wrong, you're going to be cooking. Good. All right. I'm going to leave it up to you, and I'm going to drop you out of the live stream, and we'll chat to you a little bit later. Good luck, Sass.
Cool. Thank you very much.
Okay, buddy. Let me just go and get him and take him to his channel. There we go. Right. So we have a process here where we can talk to a certain number of people, which is very cool. There you can see Sass busy trying to do a little bit of tire warm up and get his brakes set up. So 12:18, so 20 past 12, midday. Jeez, I've never seen it this hot. 36 degrees. So yeah, Wesley Farrant up at the head of the field. Mark Hannebury in second, just behind him with the red Godzilla Nissan, and Andries Oosthuizen in the BMW, and Brett Krokamp in the Audi. So this league, the auto starts are single file, not side by side. So we'll go to the helicam view probably for the start. The decision and the mindset is it just helps for less impact and less drama going into the turn 1 and 2. So hopefully we'll see few, if any, problems. Right, through the final chicane and heading down towards the start finish line now. We're going to be going into the lights on start process. Hello Barry, man on YouTube. How's it, buddy? Oh, you missed the start. Bad luck, Barry. Well, come enjoy the race. Are we ready? There's the green light. There we go. So Wesley's on his way, and everyone behind him is going to be coming through thick and fast. We're going to... Oh, right there already there's problems at the back. That was Andries Oosthuizen in the BMW, and he clipped the front of the Nissan Godzilla, and he's got turned round. But hopefully he'll get going again. Yep, there he is on the outside of turn 2. Show him. Okay, well, he's going to have to do a drive back. Looking further back now, this is Mark Hannebury, so Wesley's making a dash for it already. I want to see how quick Brett Krokamp, who's behind him here in the Audi R8, and we'll see what he's going to do, and if he's going to put Brett under any pressure early on. There we go, as they come through the Degeners. And Wesley, you can see, has already pulled out at least half a second on the field. Bit of drama at the back there. Raymond Duggan, everyone's coming through. Yes, here we go. Jason Holden Jones involved in all this. He's in the big Merc. There comes Peter Geldernaes. There's Dirk Brand in the Golf Aston just ahead. Everyone's getting through the hairpin nice and clean. My good friend Neil Berger in the pink Porsche. Here he comes. So he's also got going. Great mix and match of cars. McLarens, Porsches. Oh, big. Sure. That was Sean Hards. going past in the yellow and blue Mercedes and has made the pass stick. Okay, so going back up to the field for the first lap, there's Mark Henneberry, and looking behind him, Craig Hunter all over the back of Waldo Swiggers in the McLaren on the back of the Bentley. Behind that, Dirk Brand doing really well in his Golf Aston Martin, and Dirk Brand now up into 6th. So I think he's made up a place, and he's on his way. Looking further back, Lindsay Hunts in the Ferrari coming under huge pressure from Leon Leroux here. Oh, Leon, oh, hang on to it. Was running a little bit wide into turn 2, but managed to hold on to it. So he's lost a little bit of that advantage. Pretty clean first lap, I must say. Everybody's already well spaced out. There has been 1 or 2 overtakes. Unfortunately, the BM contact on turn 1, but it's all good. Okay, we're looking at Raymond Duggan in the green Porsche now. He's looking at the back of Leon Leroux in the Aston. Oh, times are in the wrong place. Sorry, let's put the times. There we go. So you can see all from first all the way down to 7th place. Everyone's already over a second in gaps. But Leon Leroux and Raymond Duggan here, these 3 are dicing for position. So we're going to just watch this for a bit. Everything looks good. Hopefully audio is all good. Yo, Lester van der Westhuizen, how are you, buddy? Dirkie Swanepoel, good evening. He's shouting for Oom Peter, being Peter Geldenhuys, the boss man of the sim racing crew. Peter Geldenhuys currently in 17th in his awesome looking his Honda Honda NSX. Lester, you'll be interested to see we have Mark Henneberry here in 2nd place in a Godzilla Nissan. There he is. I know you like that car, buddy. So let's go back to Craig Hunter though. He's under pressure here, or putting pressure at least, on the back of Dirk Brand, the metallic lime green McLaren. Oh, and there's overtakes happening behind him. Leon Leroux and Lindsay Hunts. Oh, excuse me, I've got a frog in my throat here. Right, here they come into turn 1. Raymond Duggan looking down the inside of Leon Leroux. They're next to each other. Behind you can see the South African flag Mercedes-Benz for Jason Holden-Jones. He's caught the back of this crowd, and there behind him is Sas van der Westhuizen in his Ferrari. So this is now 5-way dice at the moment, with Lindsay Hunts in the red Ferrari holding up Leon Leroux in the Aston. He's going to be making a move soon, that's for sure. Oh, they all banged through the first Degener. And look at that. Raymond Duggan in the Porsche has gone past, and here comes Jason Holden-Jones. It's also looking... Oh, and I can see Neil Berger up against the barrier in the background. So Neil's had an off in his Porsche. We'll stick with this bunch. These guys are 5 cars. There's Sass and Jason having a huge ding-dong. We had a chat this afternoon about the commentators and Sass and Jason having a good race, and here they are, literally nose to tail. Yeah, Lester, it's a beast. He likes the Nissan. It's a bit getting old in the tooth though, Lester. Alright, up the back straight. And it looks like Leon Leroux is looking to come back past Raymond Duggan. He goes down the inside. Oh, he has 130R. Raymond Duggan's going to have to let him go through. Aston showing its huge pace as they come into the final chicane. Oh, Sass almost turned the Ferrari around. Did he hold on to it? He did. He just dropped back a little bit off the back of Jason, but he almost had a turnaround coming out of the final chicane. Let's go to Jason Holden-Jones, and we'll go to his onboard. Looking at the back of Raymond Duggan's Porsche. as we come into the first two turns of the first sector. This is the technical section. It's a pure rhythm section, this. Jason going to be looking to try and nail every apex and be in the correct gear. Ran a little bit deep there, so he's lost a bit of time off the back of Raymond Duggan. This right is particularly tricky. And it's a tight left up the hill and then go. Hope the traction control holds on. Then this little kink to the right. Gear down, quick nab, take a right, and then the second right and under the bridge. Jason catches a little bit of a drift. Further up you can see Leon LaRue in the Aston going past Lindsay Hunt in the Ferrari. So that overtake has just happened. And now Raymond Duggan in the Porsche looking at the back of Lindsay Hunt. Excellent on board footage here. Oh, get it into the apex, Jay. Right. Big pull up the long back straight up to 130R. And into the final chicane, here they come. Everything still nose to tail here. Just looking down the field to try and find my man Neil. Alright, Neil Berger is still running. Is he? I don't think he is. No, he's not. So we've gone from 26 already down to 23. Last man on the track is Wayne de Klerk. So we've lost Jason Luck. I think Neil Berger has disconnected. Unfortunate, man. Sorry, Neil. Chris DeSantis in the other BMW. I can't see him. And Shiraz Dada with a stop-go 30, possibly for going off track or possibly speeding in the pits. So, oh, also bad luck for Chris in the other BMW. I was hoping to see him do well. Okay, let's go back up to the front. Brett Crocump. He's looking at the back of Mark Henneberry. So the Audi chasing the Nissan. Fourth place, Waldo Swiggers in the big Bentley, all on his own. Then quite a large gap back to Dirk Brand in his Aston Martin, with Craig Hunter in sixth place. Craig Hunter's actually on the attack here. Yeah. So Craig Hunter in the McLaren, right on the back of Dirk Brand's Aston Martin. Oh, Raymond Duggan, it's all going on again here. So there's been another change. So you can see already Leon LaRue in the yellow Aston has gone past Lindsay Hunt earlier and he's going up the road. So Raymond Duggan has to make a move to get past Lindsay Hunt at this moment. Clearly the Ferrari of Lindsay Hunt is a little bit off its best, and Raymond looking for a way past, and behind Raymond, as you can see, is Jason Holden Jones and Sas van der Westhuizen, and everyone's kind of stuck in their positions at the moment. Raymond coming around the outside of the timing section. Falls back in place. So pit stop window will be opening in about 20 minutes. I think it's 20 minutes. 20 minutes at the start of the race, and then 20 minutes before the end. That's the pit stop window. So, and with this temperature at 36 degrees, it's not going to be the same how we had it on Monday, where we were lucky enough to be able to push the wet weather tires full stint. These guys will definitely be changing tires. Just dropping back here to 14th, Sean Hards in his big yellow and blue Mercedes AMG. Oh, and Yassine Manuel just ahead of him has just gone off here in Spoon. Manages to turn it round. It's going to do a nice clean re-entry, hopefully. Yep, no one's coming. So Yassine gets going. There's the Ferrari. Okay, hang on, we did miss something now, because that is the Ferrari of Lindsay Hunts. So Lindsay Hunts has had a moment somewhere. Here he is, coming through 130R, and he's had a moment and he's dropped back. He was holding up Raymond Duggan, and Raymond Duggan and Jason Holden Jones, you can see they've got through and they're on their way now. Here they are into turn 1 already. Raymond Duggan has gone away. Where's Jason's in the pits? So Jason Holden Jones has just bombed the Mercedes into the pit. I don't know if he's got a problem here or he's running far too slowly. Is he at a disconnect maybe? Oh, what are you doing, Jason? Oh, he's got some problem here. I don't know what's going on, but okay, hopefully he can get his Mercedes sorted out. Maybe it's a pedal problem. Anyway, we'll go back to the race. So let's see. We've had a whole lot of changes happen then. So Raymond Duggan in 8th place now. Here he is in the Porsche, and Sas van der Westhuizen up to 9th, with Calvin Diogo in his McLaren up into 10th place, and Sean Hards in his Mercedes in 11th. Donnie Miller saying he was stuck on a cone. Is that even possible? Let's go back and just double check on Jason there. Okay, he's in the pits now, but okay, he might have hit the cone, but really, would it have got the car jammed like that? I think he's having a technical issue here, to be honest. Or maybe his pressures are wrong and he's had to come in, because this is before the pit window's open. So I think Jason's having a problem, unfortunately. Right, let's go and have a look. Oh, who's that in the McLaren? That's Steven Sparks, isn't it? No, not Steven Sparks. Warren Linder. No, not Warren Linder. Richard Ellett. Yes. So Richard Ellett had a turnaround in turn 2. Oh, the front of his McLaren's looking a little bit worse for wear as he runs deep into the sand trap. Careful oncoming traffic. Make sure you have a clean re-entry, Richard. Well done. There you go. Oh yes, that McLaren's looking a bit worse for wear. Oh, he's probably hit the nose badly and he's struggling to turn. So he's going to be going into the pits early. Hopefully he can just keep the car out the way of oncoming traffic. And Jason Holden Jones is still stuck in the pits, unfortunately. So I think he's had a technical issue. So Wesley Ferrant, 7 laps into this race as he heads down to Spoon Curve. Looking clean and sorted. Second place, Mark Henneberry in the big Godzilla. Oh, and Brett is now all over the back of Mark. So we'll stick with these guys for a moment. So Brett has driven up to the back of Mark, the Audi chasing the Nissan. Donnie, thanks for sharing that. So according to Donnie on YouTube, it happened to him at Spa, where the car actually got stuck on top of one of the cones. That's incredible. Yeah, I see there's 23 drivers, so I think Jason's disconnected. Oh, he's still in the pits. I think Jason's got a problem with his pedals or something. He did say he has a problem every now and then with it, but I mean, mid-race, there's something wrong somewhere. Yeah, he could have had a PC disk, maybe a problem or something. What you can't do is disconnect. That's the most important thing. If you disconnect, you can't get back in the server. So, Jason Luck's gone, Neil Berger's gone, Chris DeSantis has gone, Richard Elliott in the pits, as we expected, to fix his McLaren. So, yeah, a lot of drivers have dropped off already. Johan Carinas is in 21st place in this yellow Mercedes. Johan Carinas joined us about 2 weeks ago. He had his first race with Simrace South Africa in the touring cars, and he's here bombing around Suzuka in the AMG Mercedes. So good on you, my man. Shiraz Dada has taken his stop go, also driving a Bentley, the big yellow one, and he is currently in 22nd. Ooh, just ahead of him. Hang on. Okay, so that was Sus. So Jason's out the pits and rolling, and Sus is back with him, although Jason is a good few laps down on the timing screen. Runs a bit wide there. Obviously he's got to let the... Well, he doesn't really, but he does. So Sass goes by. I can't see Jason on any of the audio channels, so he's obviously not on. Otherwise I'll go and get him and we'd ask him what's going on. Sass in 9th place in his Ferrari, going strong. So pit window is open. Richard Elliott has done his pit in his McLaren. You can see the green box next to his name. So it's officially counted, although I think it was a tad early, but he had to go and fix a lot of damage there. Peter Geldenhuys taking a lot of pressure here from Stephen Sparks in his McLaren. This is for 12th and 13th place. Yeah, Donnie, that's correct. Donnie on YouTube saying you got to reset back to the pits and then you have to sit for 2.5 minutes before you can go. Oh, here comes the overtake already. So Peter Geldenhuys ran too deep and Stephen Sparks has gone up his inside. So that position has changed hands. I just didn't see Jason do the jump to pits. He rolled into the pits, if you know what I mean. So it's not like he got stuck on the side of the track and he had to escape to pits. He just, I don't know. We're speculating at the moment. It's all good. That's what we do on the YouTube channel. Brett Crocamp, in the meantime, is even closer to Mark Henneberry. This gap is now half a second. Oh, Mark's just had a big moment with the Godzilla Nissan. That's going to help Brett because he's going to now have a bit of a draft up the back straight to 130R. It's a big corner, this. You turn and you hold your breath and hope the car gets round it. And then hard on the brakes for this right-left chicane. Brett Crocamp looking for any way he can to get past. Mark Henneberry doing well to maintain his position. See what the current lap times. If I can get to that screen and do that. No, that's not going to work. Hold on 2 seconds. We'll just change this to that. So top left showing his best and last lap time. His best at 2:03.6. This is Brett. And his last at 2:04.1 behind Mark. Mark's last was at 2:04.1 and his best at 2:03.3. So they're both struggling at the moment with the tyre temps and the track temperatures, as you can see. So it's not going to be easy for anybody on the track at the moment to get quick lap times, and I don't think we're looking for fast lap times. You're going to be looking for consistency here. Waldo Swiggers in the big Bentley, sitting in 4th place, 4.5 seconds behind, and a gap of 5 seconds behind him. So he's having a lonesome race in 4th, but it's all about keeping your concentration levels up and keeping the car on the track. What's awesome about this game is, and the cars that partake in this series, they're all different as far as the layouts go. You know, the Audi being mid-engined, the Ferrari being mid-engined, the Nissan's a front-engined, same as the Bentley and same as the Mercedes. Porsche, that's a rear engine. Honda, mid-engine. So all different configurations, and yet they all race with a balance of performance that helps to even out the performance levels, and makes for arguably the most competitive and exciting motorsport to watch, both in sim racing and the real racing. Don't forget, as I said earlier, it's the Kyle Army now is in 2 weeks time. Public, we can't go this year. I was lucky enough to go up last year. So we're going to have to watch it on TV, and I'm sure it'll be live. And yeah, all the teams are here, all the drivers are here. Our South Africans, Calvin van der Linde is here for the Audi team. His brother's here for BMW. Jordan Pepper's here to race in the big Bentley. So it's I'm looking dead forward to it, I must say. Okay. Everyone getting out of the way of the leaders there. That is Johan Karanis moving over. So Brett is driving the legs of this Audi, and Mark is managing to keep a half a second gap all the way around. Sean Hards just looking further back down the timing screen. They're a bit close. Warren Linder and Andries Doorshuizen. Also, here we go, the McLaren on the big BMW. That's the sole BMW. As Lindsay Hans is into the pits with his Ferrari. Lindsay, who was up in about 6th or 7th, with Raymond Duggan. Sure, so yeah, Jason lost 2 whole laps in that problem, whatever he had. Leon Leroux in a thundering V8 Aston, looking at the back of Craig Hunter's McLaren. The Helicam viewers, they go through the first sector. Oh, and look at that, he's just Craig Hunter's had a moment in his McLaren, and he speared off the right hand, off to the right on turn 4. So Leon Leroux's gained that position. Craig Hunter has managed to get going, but he's going to have a little bit of damage to the front of that McLaren. Sure, that was a little bit of a problem for him. I'm not going to try and run the replay because it kind of hangs up the whole gaming system, because we're running the custom liveries, so we won't bother with the replay, but you saw it happen. Dirk Brand now just behind in the Aston, closing in on the back of Craig Hunter for 6th place. Sas van der Westhuizen is very close here. Sas van der Westhuizen and Sean Hards. So this for 9th and 10th. Sean must have gone past Sas because he was ahead of him earlier, so they're having a good ding-dong battle. Let me not disturb Sas now and pull him into the... the commentator's booth. You'll have a huge accident. Shiraz Dada in the pits now for his normal pit stop. As you can see, earlier pit stop was too early. He's still got an orange next to his name, so this will be a legal pit stop and will count, and so he'll be doing tires and refueling probably. So Wesley, after 30 minutes, is 13 laps in and a huge gap ahead. 14 seconds up the road, 15 seconds clear of Mark Hannebury. Oh, hang on, Brett Crowcamp, what's just happened here? Brett Crowcamp's had a moment somewhere, we missed it. So Brett's dropped to 4th. Waldo Swiggers has gone up into 3rd. I wasn't sure if I was seeing that right on the timing screen, but there it is. So Waldo was 5 seconds off the back of Brett and Mark Hannebury. Brett's had a moment somewhere and had an off-track excursion, and unfortunately he's dropped a position there. Sean Bingham on YouTube, how's it, buddy? And he points out it is going grey. So everyone look up at the sky. You can now see the sun is gone. The track temperature is now 37 degrees. It must be like driving on chewing gum. But Sean makes a great point there. Grey clouds. Are we going to see a mid-race seasonal downpour happen? Because that will throw the cat amongst the pigeons. I didn't even look at that, to be honest. Well done, Sean. Good pickup, buddy. Okay, so Brett's on a bit of a drive back. Hopefully he didn't injure or hurt the Audi too much. Just looking through the leaderboard. Sure, Suss is very close now. We're going to jump to him. This gap of 2/10. Sean Hards and Suss. And Johan Karinus down at 20th. He is 3/10 behind Lindsay Hunt in his Ferrari. But we'll stick with this race for the moment. Suss got to just be careful he doesn't spin up the Ferrari, which he doesn't. Gets a good drive onto the start-finish straight. And that gap at a 6/10 at the moment. So Suss trying hard to find claw his way back into that position and get past Sean Hards. Wesley, 14 laps now and 15 and a half seconds up the road. Mark Hannebury really all on his own. Oh, Sass looked up the inside there of the Mercedes of Sean Hart, so he's trying to find a way past here as we go into a cockpit view with the Ferrari of Sass looking at the back of the Merc, and he's trying to find where he can get better traction, pull up next to the Merc and make the forced error. Mercedes seems to be just as stable on the track, so it's all about continual applying of pressure. Hard braking into the hairpin here. Lots of skid marks and tracks on the track. Now they get the long drive, this long right hand leading down to Spoon Curve. Very tricky section down here. There's a little bump on the inside apex there, which Sass just went over. Now you got to be careful. Oh, and look at that. Oh, that is commentator's curse. Well caught, Sass. I did say it was a tricky curve. I think Sass's tires are overheating, to be honest. Track at 37 degrees. Cloudy for the next 10 minutes. So we need this cloud cover to get thicker, and possibly we'll see some drizzle. Let's hold thumbs. So Sass has dropped off the back there with that little bit of a commentator's curse. Sorry, buddy. Oh, and as I say that, Sean Hodge runs deep through the chicane, and Sass makes up all... Oh, no, it wasn't. It's another yellow Mercedes. It's Johan Karinus, our new chap. Alright, so it's not too far off the back. Craig Hunter into the pit, so he's taking a pit. As is Wayne de Klerk. So here we go. People are going to start pitting now. I think Keegs. How's it? Keegs also saying, Keegan, he hopes it rains. We all do, to be honest. It'll certainly, Sass is looking stronger. It'll certainly provide some additional entertainment. But what I was trying to say is the guys are going into the pits now on their scheduled pit stops. There he runs deep. Sass manages to, yes, here comes Sass up the inside into the hairpin. Has he made it stick? Oh, that was a great pass. Both drivers, Sean Hards and Sass, respecting track limits, respecting space for each other. Great move. Now Sean's going to try and come back at him. So we'll change car focus to Sean Hards. And here he comes thundering into Spoon up the inside of Sass. And there's a little bit of contact there. Oh no, Craig Hunter's just got a drive through in his McLaren. That's going to have been for speeding either into or out the pits. So now Sean Hards moves over by the looks of things and lets Sass come back, or just ran wide. No, he ran wide. Okay, this is getting interesting. Here he came. Seem to have a little lost boy here on the YouTube channel, looking for his mom. If anyone's seen Jared Fenter's mom, please let her know. La-di-da. So, big race going on here between Sass and Sean Hards. Stephen Sparks in his McLaren, looking at the back of Warren Linder and his McLaren. So the two McLarens going at each other here. Yassine Manuel sitting in 14th place. Big thundering Mercedes. AMG GT3. Peter Geldenhuys down in 15th place in his Honda. Corné Brett in 16th, lonely 16th in his Porsche. Greg Hunter, he's got to do a drive-through now, so he's going to have to come in, which he does. Now don't speed, you've got to hit the pit limiter before this line. That's better. So see, Jason helped everybody out here by knocking the pit limiter board halfway down the pit lane, which you can see, and so people aren't sure where to put on their pit limiter. That's probably what caught out Craig Hunter. So you got to wait. You got to know where the official line is, and there where you can see the exit by the orange board, that's when you can turn it off. There he goes, and his drive-through has been cleared. Behind him we see Richard Ellett in his McLaren. So Richard Ellett currently in the pits. Let's go and see where Wesley's. As he comes through the hairpin. Wesley on 17 laps, still needing to pit. Clouds look cloudy. Can't see anything else at the moment. Track optimum, temperatures 37, air temperature 29. There's a bit of wind, but I don't know if that brings moisture with it or not. So let's see. We've still got an hour to go in this race, and it is on a 3-hour acceleration. So maybe, it looks a bit grey over there. So let's see. Devon Lesh on YouTube, how's it? And Moritz Krokamp, hello. It is looking grey. Yes, I've just been saying. Old Sean Bingham pointed that out to me, and I didn't really take note of it, but look at the ambient track temperature at 37. These guys have been struggling bullets to hold on to their tyres. But the sun is gone, and it's cloudy, double cloudy, for 10 minutes. So I'm holding thumbs that we're going to see some drizzle drops falling possibly in this race. Right, so Wesley, 18 laps and the best part of 18 seconds up the track. Mark Henneberry in the big Godzilla Nissan Skyline in second place and doing well. There's Waldo Swiggers in third place in the yellow Bentley, with Brett Krokamp in fourth place just behind him in the Grumpy Monkey Audi R8. So second, third and fourth are pretty close to each other. Leon Leroux down in fifth place. There he is in his yellow Aston behind Brett Krokamp. And then behind Leon Leroux, here coming down the straight, is Dirk Brandt, the commentator in his Aston. I don't want to disturb him because he is he's got these McLarens busy dicing behind him. So this is Sean Sparks and Warren Linda, I think. Oh no, it's not, sorry. Calvin Diogo. No, it's not him either. So it's Craig Hunter and Richard Ellett possibly. Then we have Raymond Duggan, who's had a couple of moves up and down in 7th place. Oh, that McLaren was sideways through there. And runs a little bit deep. Is that Craig Hunter? It is Craig Hunter. It's Craig Hunter for Flying Gypsies. Had a huge moment there. And going through the hairpins, run deep as well. But has managed to gather himself up. And on he goes down towards Spoon. Raymond Duggan's gone past. Craig Hunter has pitted. Right, so Corne Breed coming into the pits. We'll go and see where Dirk is. Dirk heading up the long back straight now towards 130R. So behind him is nobody at the moment. So he's currently having a quiet race. I'm going to see if I can get Dirk in for a little chat now. Oh, he runs a bit deep. Let me not disturb him now, I think. Devon Lesher, some hail would be nice. Yes, marbles, golf balls. Okay, look at the track temperature, just came down a degree, 36. So, and ambient has dropped to 29, I think. And there's clouds. Still, there's lots of clouds. Come on, weather. Where's Daniel Haynes when you need him? He's got to do a rain dance, then it'll rain. That is looking awfully grey. I'm convinced there's going to be rain. Andries Oosthuizen in his BMW, looking at the back of Calvin Diogo and his McLaren. Andries wants to get past. It's getting darker here. The lights are on. You can see they've got their lights on. I've got a feeling it's going to be drizzling soon. Hold thumbs. Oh no. Oh no, Mark Henneberry has got a stop-go 32nd in the... What is this about? Where is he on the track? Here he comes. Oh, he pitted. So he's got a green next to his... He pitted. He's done something wrong. I don't know if the drive-through is speeding in the pit lane, so I'm not sure what the stop-go 30 is for. But he's going to be mad about that. Mark Henneberry's been running in second place literally the entire race. So he comes in for pits. Yeah, All of you can blame Jason Holden Jones for knocking the pit lane limiter board at the entry to the pit lane, because that's what happened, and that's why people are going, a lot of people are going to get stop goes or drive throughs. Mark my words. The pit lane board has been knocked away and it's halfway down the pit lane. Okay. Right, let's just keep an eye out on everything at the mo. Lindsay Hunts. Looking at the back of Craig Hunter's McLaren. And a little bit further up the road there I could see Sas van der Westhuizen. I'm not going to disturb him here, but we'll pull Sas in for a little chat when he's on the straight. Shiraz Dada in the Discord channel saying, I got a lot of cars flying around in front of me. I was up behind Sus and then he took off into the grandstands. Then screen froze into 130R and crashed, had to pit and then got a pit lane speeding penalty. Oh, Shiraz. Bad luck, buddy. Alright, let me gonna wait for Sus to get to 130R. At least not 130R, up the back straight, and then I'll drag him in and he can deal with 130R in the chicane and we'll have a quick chat to him. Sas, how you doing?
I'm doing fine, thanks yourself, Alan.
Excellent. Yeah, we're watching you up the back straight, heading towards 130R, so keep your focus up now.
Doing my best.
You're doing well. You're having a great race.
I had quite a hard battle with Stephen Hards.
Yes, you did.
And I think he went for the undercut, but now that he's left me free, I'm somehow a bit faster, but I had a bad lap because I was fiddling with with my pit setup now.
Okay. Yeah, so just watch those clouds. Temperature has come down to 36 from 37, but it looks very grey. Do you think it's going to rain?
I don't think it's necessarily going to rain. If it's going to rain, it's really going to screw up my strategy right now.
Okay.
I need to pit this lap, so if it's going to come and rain later, that's just going to mess me up. I should have actually put in a bit more fuel to make the longer run and see what happens with the weather.
When do you plan on pitting, my man?
At the end of this current lap.
Okay, good. All right, we're going to leave you to it. Keep your focus there.
Will do.
Cheers.
Cheers.
There we go. Great little feature, being able to talk to the drivers. Oh, Sas, no! He just threw it away, digging it. Okay, he's caught it and he's back on and he's okay. Well done, buddy. Wesley into the pits. See, here's the pit lane limiter board. Look, it's halfway down the pit lane. So hopefully you guys are hitting your limiter before that line. Wesley comes into his box. He stops. Warren Linder's coming in his McLaren. Everyone on YouTube? Yep, Sas is doing great. Okay, guys are into the pits. So Waldo Swiggers comes over the line and goes into the lead. Leon LaRue in his Aston up into second place. And Brett also going into the pits now. Hopefully he also didn't miss that line and he hit his limiter properly. So Brett in. Next, over the line, here comes Dirk. And behind Dirk, Raymond Duggan in his Porsche. And then it'll be Sas coming in his... Sas is going to head in the pits. So here he comes. There's the line. Well done, Sas. So here you can see where the line is, and he definitely stopped well before it. So He's on the ball. Hopefully nobody else is going to get any drive-throughs for speeding. And there we look what I said. Warren Linda's just got a stop go 30. That'll be for speeding into the pit lane. Brett Crocump is still stopped stationary up there ahead of Sass, so let's see when he goes. Hopefully he stopped in time. There he goes off his jack. He's pulling off now. Out he comes. It all looks good. Yeah, he's clear. Okay, so Calvin Diogo also into the pits in his McLaren. So guys need to watch out. You've got to be sure where the pit lane limiter is, and if the board's not there, you've still got to press the pit lane limiter. Track still 36. Still very cloudy, but not cloudy enough. I need a little hotkey here, like F10. F10 introduces double clouds or lower cloud. F11 drizzle. F2 40-degree sunlight. Now that would be a little bit wild. Alright, Waldo comes in. Stop in time. Oh, almost collection with Leon LaRue. So they both seem to have got on their pit stop limiters. Dirk Brand coming through 130R. Is he going to pit or is he going to go for another lap? The McLaren getting out the way there. I think it's Richard Ellett. It's also Porsche and Strife here coming down towards the... Oh no, he's not going in the pits. Who is this in the Porsche? Is this Corne Briet? No, it's not Corne Briet. Who's the other? Is it? No, it's not Raymond Duggan. It's Wayne de Klerk. Yes, he was a little bit slow. Did he either miss the entry to the pit? No, he's pitted. He's green, so he just had a moment somewhere. Right, Dirk Brand didn't pit, so Dirk Brand currently in the lead. Got a yellow flag here and a blue flag, so behind them Raymond Duggan is being attacked by Wesley Ferrant. Here he comes, so Wesley busy driving his way back to the front of the grid, and people are just jumping out of the way for him. Wesley coming up the inside. No, not yet. He's going to bide his time with this. There's no need to take unnecessary wild overtaking moves. Those two ahead of him still need to pit. So Wesley's the net leader, and Leon LaRue is in net second place, back in 5th place, with Waldo Swiggers in 3rd place. So Warren Linda in the pits. I don't know if he's still in the pits or if he's busy clearing his stop go, but anyway. Here comes Dirk Brand as he thunders up the back straight towards 130R. He's not pitting, he's going for another lap. So he'll move over and Wesley will go up, go around the outside, and Wesley drives back into 1st place. So Dirk Brand running a much longer stint here. He's run 50 minutes, he's almost run an hour. Well, 10 minutes shy of an hour in his Aston, so that's okay. Oh, runs a little bit deep here. Oh. Greg Hunt in the McLaren in 13th place. At the moment looking a little bit quicker, but can't really overtake Dirk Brand because he's a lap down. Raymond Duggan comes into the pits from 7th place in his Porsche. So, not even a handful. Dirk Brand, Andries Oosthuizen, Steven Sparks, and Johan Karinus all need to still pit. Everyone else is pitted and going. Jason Holden-Jones, slowly but surely driving his way back from last place. He's up to 21st. Greg Hunter runs a little bit wide with the McLaren. So Wesley now on 24 laps. Oh, this is looking a little bit dodgy, let me say. Dirk Brand on the brakes as he goes through the chicane. Craig, and there he peels off into the pits, so Craig can run. Dirk Brand looking ahead at the McLaren of Steven Sparks, who's also just hit the pits. Dirk seemed to run very quick over there. I think he might have got a drive through. I don't know. I hope he was focusing, but it looked like he maybe didn't realize that this McLaren is very second hand. The bonnet is all broken. This car's had a bad time already. Richard Ellett. I've got a bad feeling Dirk Brand's going to get a drive through there. Right, Andries Oosthuizen. Sorry, let me just get the mouse control. In his BMW, here he is through sector 1 up into 2nd place. Andries still needs to pit, so he's running as far as he can. Leon Leroux is in 3rd place, net 3rd in his Aston. Here he is, and he should essentially be 2nd overall once Andries comes into the pits. I'm dreading watching Dirk Brand's name. Oh, there he goes. So he's come out the pits. He just seemed to go in way too quickly, and I thought he maybe sped into the pit lane, but it all looks good. He's out and on his way. Let's go and get him in for a chat. Donnie Miller saying track awareness is very good in Div 2. Now the guys are well aware of who's next to them, where they are. I think, yeah, Div 1, it's everyone's there to race. Okay, everyone's here to race, but you ended up having 2 or 3 or 4 people around each other versus the usual 1 and 2s, and even then it wasn't as good as it should have been, but it'll improve. Right, Brett Crocump is in the pits. Wow, so he was having such a good race just now, and he's 2 laps down. Brett's had a drama somewhere that we weren't aware of. I'm going to go and fetch Dirk, and we're going to have a little chat with him quickly. As he finishes spoon, he's on the straight. And Dirk should be going up the back straight towards 130. Oh, Dirk, how are you?
All right, thanks, Alan. Just pitted now. I was struggling with severe understeer earlier.
Yeah.
So it feels a lot better now. In fact, I must now readjust to driving the car.
Yeah, it's a complete different car once you put the new tackies on, eh?
For sure, definitely. I see my friend Sus has jumped me during the pits, so I'm chasing him up now.
He has. He's just there up the road. But I'll tell you what, we watched you go into the pits, and there was this McLaren ahead of you, and Jason Holden-Jones knocked the pit lane limiter board up the pit lane, and I thought you went over too quick. You just seemed so much faster than the McLaren. I thought you were going to get a drive-through because we've had a few already.
Oh, were there a few? Yeah, no. I was very carefully monitoring that.
Good man.
That speed.
Awesome. All right, I'm going to leave you to it. You're 4 seconds off the back of of SAS, so, or 5 seconds now, so keep your focus, man.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I'll be chasing hard.
Cool, we'll watch, chat later.
Thank you.
Bye
Cheers.
bye. There we go, there's Dirk in his Aston, and Andries Oosthuizen's now got a stop go 30. I thought that was next to Dirk's name, but it's not. So, yes, true, SAS has to watch, because Dirk is now chasing him down, and SAS is being held, he's behind Raymond Duggan. Not saying he's being held up, but that gap is going to be, let's monitor it. So yeah, I kind of like this feature of talking to the drivers who are willing to chat to us on live commentary while they're driving. It's a great little feature. So here we go. We have been going for an hour. There is 30 minutes left, and unfortunately nothing's changed temp wise, nothing's changed wind wise, and nothing's changed cloud wise. It's still double cloud. I can't see any drip drops. I don't see any windscreen wipers going. Dash it. Oh, there's Jason just up ahead of Raymond Duggan. Well, I can't tell you what's actually going on. It looks like I've been disconnected from the server, but the problem is if I get right out, I can't get back in. I'm kind of hoping that something's going on, but for the moment you can't see anything. I can't see anything. I can't see any of our drivers or anything, so I'm trying to check with Jason. Sorry, with Ryan. Yeah, my message is saying lost connection to the server. So I can see the drivers, but I can't see any live racing, and I can't see any position changes, so I'm not too sure if I must try and disconnect and reconnect. Ryan's not answering me. Jeez, well, fatal error. So the game is now officially closed on me. I might as well, I've got no, there's nothing else. Let me see if I can try and reconnect. I doubt this is going to work. Unless I can maybe connect as the as a spectator. Okay, I'm trying to get back on. Just bear with me, peeps. Wow. How did I get back on? I did get back on. Okay, can I get a camera working here? Give me a second, let me get everything back to normal. Not too quite sure how that happened or why it happened, but so the race is still going on. Just connecting. Yes, okay, got everything there. All right, we seem to have managed to get back live, so here we go. Sure. Okay, sorry about that. Phew, as they say. So Wesley Ferrand, 30 laps now, 31 laps, with Leon Leroux in second. So there's been a change of position. He's managed to jump Waldo Swiggers, and I can see, as you can see, Brett Crocomp down in 22nd place in the pits. So he had a whole lot of dramas, and he was running top 5, and he's gone. So I'm not too sure what happened there. Okay, everything looks like it's back to normal, so can't tell you what that was about, but I seem to have lost connection with the server, but I managed to reconnect. I think it's because I'm coming in as the spectator for the live stream. Okay, SAS, meantime, is Dirk Brand. Well, okay, so SAS has passed some people. So Dirk Brand is he's in 6th place. So SAS has passed Raymond Duggan. Okay, I see what's going on here. SAS has picked up some nice pace here towards the last half of the race. So he's passed Raymond and he's gone away. We were with them just now when they started floating around the main straight, SAS and the Porsche of Raymond. So SAS coming down into turn 1, as you can hear him. Here comes Raymond in the Porsche, and then Dirk in the Aston. Temperatures, oh look at that, the track's come down a degree, but that's because the time has ticked from, we started at 12, so it's 3:45, so it's almost 4 hours later. Temperature's getting cooler. Weather, unfortunately, I've just got double clouds again still, as you can see. Oh, there was that was Richard Ellett in the McLaren, off on the inside of the curb. Jason Holden Jones up into 19th place. Love the sound of that Merc. And then I can hear Mark Hannabury in the in the Nissan behind him. Okay, so Dirk Brand is getting closer to the back of Raymond Duggan in the Porsche. So Raymond looking to hold off Dirk Brand for 20 minutes still. Sass now up into 4th place, doing really well. And Waldo in 3rd in his Bentley. So, sorry about the little drama there then. Hopefully you're all still here and watching. Very interesting disconnect that. Yassine Manuel in 11th place in his Mercedes. He's looking at Lindsay Hunts in the Ferrari and Calvin Diogo in the McLaren. This is for 9th, 10th and 11th, all 3 cars. So this is a good little race going on. No, sorry, it's not. It's Lindsay Hunt's in the Ferrari and Yassine Manuel. Calvin Diogo's up the road in his McLaren. Was another McLaren that. Yeah, Dirk Brand looking at the back of Raymond Duggan. This is the closest race at the moment on the track, and now he's really close. We'll get into the cockpit with Dirk. Certainly grey up there. I mean, wow, I'm amazed that there aren't some drops falling. Temperatures 35. Double clouds, no change yet. What a late drive. Yeah, he's got a lift. He tried, he thought about it, Dirk. Got a huge drive out of Spoon and into 130R. Raymond Duggan now going through the chicane. Dirk Hope trying to get a good drive out of the chicane, which he does. And now it's a drag race down to turn 1. Dirk going to look to go up the inside. He's a little bit too far back, but he does stick his nose out here. Lifts, thinks better of it. Hoping Raymond... Oh, Raymond's getting a tank slapper on. Raymond's run wide. Dirk's up the inside. Oh, he controls that brilliantly. That was very close proximity racing, and Dirk did well not to hit the side of Raymond. Raymond did well not to spin the Porsche. So Raymond's tyres are probably all on fire at the moment. It was a close... Oh, there he goes again. A lot of oversteer there. Understeer, I beg yours. And Dirk Brand now is a double yellow. Oh, we got a turnaround. Was that Sass? Oh, Sass, it was Sass. Ah! Gently does it. Gently does it. Well done. Okay, he's going again. Sass turned it round, man. He threw away 4th place. Oh, he's going to be screaming at himself. Calm down. I can't see what happened there. I'm not going to try and do a replay, but oh dear, Sass. Tough luck there, man. So Raymond Duggan goes into 4th, and Dirk Brand is now looking at Dirk Brand in 5th. He's going to keep on pressuring to try and get that 4th place. Oh, such bad luck there for Sass. Okay, he's still 6th. It's not as bad as it sounds, I guess. Just dropped 2 places. Did well for the quick recovery. This race isn't over, let me tell you. Oh, Dirk runs a little deep, but manages to hold on to it. Won't get into any trouble. Oh, Raymond runs very deep in the chicane. This is going to jeopardize his exit. And here comes Dirk up the inside. Dirk going to get a good drive off the final turn. He's going to have the inside line going into turn 1. Raymond's trying to move over to block him. Dirk staying out there. Oh, behave, boys. Okay, there we go. Dirk makes the position, so Dirk goes up into 4th place. Now I don't think there's anything that Raymond can do. Thanks, Ryan. Right, Dirk needs to just keep his focus up now. Got Ryan message me. There's Peter Keldenash running wide at Spoon, pretty much. Oh, these cars, there's been not... Jeez, I'm having a heart attack here. Having some bad internet issues, strangely. I think. It's got to be me. It can't be everyone else, so... We're down to 15 minutes left, and no further sign of rain. As Dirk throws it into the final chicane. Waldo Swiggers up the road in 3rd place, going through the first sector. And he's ahead of Andries Oosthuizen's BMW, or a lap ahead at least. So Waldo having done a great maintenance drive, let's put it that way, and currently sitting in 3rd place. Brett Crocombe's still in the pits. I think he's retired, so he's probably just sitting there. I'm not sure what happened, but he had a problem. Jason Holden-Jones back in the pits. I don't know. Oh, Sass is in the pits. Sass is throwing... He's obviously had damage. Something's wrong. I'm not going to talk to him now. I think he's going to be mad as heck, so let's just rather let him sort himself out. I think... I don't know, maybe he didn't put enough fuel in, I don't know. I can hear the Mercedes, Jason Holden-Jones. Yeah, he's having hardware problems with his pedals again. He's revving it and steering, and there's obviously connection USB issues with his pedals. And out he comes, or he tries to. Oh, shame, man. Jason just hanging on. There comes Sass in the background. So Sass has dropped down to 11th now. From 5th just now. Shame. Well, Mark Henneberry up into 7th. Having a dice with Sean Hards in his McLaren here. Sorry, his Mercedes. Oh, Mark Henneberry gets a big tank slap in the Nissan. And he's just gone past Sean Hards, actually, because Sean Hards, we got him ahead on the timing screen, so that must have been an overtake happen. Track down to 34 degrees, 13 minutes left. I don't think we're going to see any rain. In the background, Wesley Ferrant in the green Ferrari, now starting 37th lap, and has driven a pretty flawless race, to be honest. Leon LaRue in second place in his Aston, just going through Spoon, so he's the whole part of a sector. That gap's at least 30 seconds. Third place, Waldo Swiggers in the Bentley, just exiting Spoon and heading up the hill, with Dirk Brand now up into a decent fourth, having managed to negotiate Raymond Duggan's Porsche. And so Dirk's done really well. Raymond Duggan fifth, and hanging in for the end of the race. He was slip and sliding just now, so I think maybe his tyres are well off. With Mark Henneberry in sixth place in the big Skyline, the Nissan at least. Just had a huge bang in my headphones, so I don't know what that was. Gosh, I'm having a hectic evening tonight. Calvin Diogo in 8th place. Oh, what's going on here? There's a whole lot of drama ahead of him as he drives through the middle of them. That's Richard Elliot's McLaren and the Porsche of Wayne de Klerk. They're having a little ding-dong battle that everyone's got to get by and go past. Lindsay Hunt's in the Ferrari, 9th. There he is running wide, letting Leon Roux in the Aston come through. Yassine Manuel in 10th place. And Sass in 11th. I don't think he's going to catch Yassine. 7.7 seconds. He's certainly going to try. He's got 10 minutes left, so let's see how Sass does. Andries Oosthuizen in his BMW. And he's in 12th place. Oh, gets a little bit wide. Jason's running deep. Shame. Jason's seriously having technical problems. You can see it. Either pedals disconnect issues or there's something not right somewhere. Stephen Sparks in 13th place in his McLaren. And Johan Karinas, who doesn't realize didn't realize or just hasn't decided to pit. So, Johan, you've got to pit, buddy. It's a compulsory thing, man. Yeah, he's obviously not aware that it's a compulsory pit. So, I don't actually know how he's still going. He should have run out of juice. So, pretty eventful race for the guys on the track. Guys moving up and down. Brett Krokamp were from the top back to the back. Sass had a good race. Had a tough spin. Had to repit. Oh dear. 8 minutes to go. Maybe we should have a quick word with Sass and see how he's feeling and what happened. Let's see if he can chat. Where here he is. Okay, so we'll grab him as he goes down the back straight. Yeah, here we go. Sass, are you there? Sass? Okay, don't worry, we can't hear you. Just keep on going. You've got 8 minutes left. Hang in there, buddy. Okay, we can't talk to Sass. He's obviously got a problem with his microphone or something, but we'll let him just carry on with what he's doing. Dirk Brand. He's up into fourth. He's got a bit of traffic. It seems clear. Let's see if I can get him. Dirk, are you there? Dirk, can you hear me? Dirk, can you hear me?
Yes, hello, hello.
Hello. How you doing, buddy?
I'm going well, thank you.
Good, man. 7 minutes to go. Solidly up into fourth place. You're doing really well in the Aston. The car seems to be going perfectly.
Yes, after the pits, it's transformed because I did a 60-40 on my fuel, so I had a bit of a high fuel load initially, but now with a lighter fuel load, it's brilliant.
Awesome. Good. Looks all good. Unfortunately, you're all out on your own here. There's no one near you, but just keep your focus and concentration up. You're almost at the end. You've got 6 minutes, 40 seconds to go.
Yes, thank you. I had a nice dice earlier with Raymond Duggan, but yeah, unfortunately now I'm lonely. So
we were
thanks.
watching that. There was a very close moment into turn 2 where you got a little bit of a tank slap and you were right on his inside and we saw your arms all over the steering wheel to catch the Aston, but you did awesomely well.
Yes, it was a bit of a butt clincher, if you pardon my French.
All good. Okay, Dirk, lekker, man. We'll chat later, buddy.
Thank you. Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Alright, let me go and get Sass again. Sass, are you there?
Hello, Alan.
How are you, buddy? Sorry, man, it was me. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks yourself.
So, man, what happened just now, man?
I was coming up to some back markers and then had a sympathy crash.
Damn it.
Went wide, lost control, and then bumped my nose quite badly.
Is that why you had to go in the pits?
Yeah, I was so slow down the back straight. I didn't realize it until 2 laps later when somebody behind me overtook me.
Yeah.
Even though I had a really great exit out of that corner.
Yeah. Oh, shame, man. Oh well, you're net 11th overall. You're 3.8 seconds off the back of Lindsay, and you might actually make it. So
maybe it's just going to be about, can I pressure him into making the mistakes that I've been making?
Well, keep your head up and keep your focus, and we'll watch you until the end, man.
Will do. Thank you very much, man.
Cool, man. Oh, bad luck, man. So it was on this turn that he had a spin and he panelled the nose of the Ferrari. So, okay, well, let's see if he can catch Lindsay Hunts. It's 3 seconds, 3.2. So, what else? Everyone else is pretty much spaced out. Oh, Johan Karinus has now finally made the pits. Well done, Johan. So he realized, oh wait, he's got a pit. Where is he? There he is. And the yellow Merc has just come out amongst a whole lot of traffic. So at least he's got a pit stop done. Well done, Johan. Jeez, he ran that far. Maybe he meant to run it that far. Peter Geldernace, not too sure how to get past him. Johan, you're going to be getting flags. You've got to move over, buddy. There we go. Peter goes past. Awesome looking Honda. I've always liked the Castrol livery. Okay, let's go and check on Wesley on lap 41 as he comes into the hairpin. Everyone else, okay, Leroux's just gone over the start finish line to start his 41st lap. So Leslie at least half a lap ahead of the entire field. And that's Mark Henneberry that he's going past. Mark Henneberry was in 3rd place earlier on in the race. So it goes to show Wesley's pace is extreme. Sure, Mark's been battling a tank slapper out of spoon every single lap. Must be that car's got so much amount of wheel spin going on. Sass is on a green lap here. He's a good 4/10 up on his normal lap time. So he's pushing hard. The gap down to 2.8. Ignore the cars flying through the air. It's just probably my internet connection actually. So he's chasing the red car just ahead of him, and that is for 10th place. Lindsay Hunts, and it's 2 minutes 30 seconds to go, and the track temperature 33. So yeah, 4:45, late afternoon. Unfortunately, we didn't see any rain. Lucky Division 2 guys again. On board with Sassas. We look ahead at Lindsay Hunts. Oh, well caught. Alright, hang on. So Lindsay Hunts has caught Yassine Manuel. So this is also for position with 2 minutes to go. So Yassine in 9th place, now with Lindsay in 10th and Sass in 11th. All three of these guys, this is for position. So not over, it's at least going to be 2 more laps. And up the road here, yeah, we can see Richard Ellett and Wayne de Klerk having a whole lot of fun. Oh, right, into turn 1. Everyone runs a little bit deep there. And these slow markers need to all get out the way now, because they're about to be lapped by these guys who are racing for position. Blue flags are waving. Oh, there goes Richard Ellett in the McLaren. There goes Wayne in the Porsche. And that's allowed Lindsay Hunts right on the back. And Sass is right there. Sass got a huge drive because of the back markers there. So Sass is going to look for a Hail Mary pass somewhere here between now and the end of... Oh, Lindsay gets loose. Did he hold it? He hasn't. Lindsay's in the rough. Sass is going past, so there goes the pass. Lindsay lost that as they came through the Degener. Degener 1, I think. Between Degener 1 and Degener 2. Right. Sass in 10th and looking at the back of Yassine Manuel for 9th. Cockpit view. Let's go and see where is our leader. It's already done and dusted. Wesley Ferrand coming over the line. He's gone over the line. So this is his last lap. He's gone through sector 1. And there is Leon Leroux in 2nd place, heading towards the start-finish line. So they'll all get one more lap now. So let's see how Sass is going to do. Sass trying to get right up to the back of Yassine Manuel. Yassine Manuel going to have to deal with some pressure for this last lap. Wayne de Klerk and Richard Ellett get drive-throughs for missing the chicane. I heard them both go straight. Yassine runs deep. Sass goes around the inside. He's made the position. So Sass goes up to 9th. That is a great recovery. That's the best he's going to get in this race. Further up the road, it's Calvin Diogo, who's here heading down towards Spoon. So he's going to make it. And Wesley Ferrand is coming over through the chicane to take 1st place. Well done, Wesley. That was a masterful drive. Clean, controlled, great strategy. Well done. Leon Leroux in 2nd place. We're waiting for him. He's just gone through the hairpin and he's heading down towards Spoon. For Team BWR. As all the other guys up ahead going over the start finish line have finished their race already, including Raymond Duggan, Sean Hards, Diogo, Mark Henneberry. So Leon Leroux through the chicane for the last time, down to the start finish line, and he now takes second place behind Wesley. Well done, Leon. Waldo Swiggers comes into the chicane as the fireworks go off, and he's going to take third place. Great drive from Waldo. And Dirk Brand coming up to 130R, and he's going to be taking fourth place with everyone else already finished. So phew, right, that was it. That was Suzuka. Hot, hot, hot. No rain unfortunately, but I'm sure the guys had fun anyway. Reasonably good turnout. A couple of people disconnecting and having issues. Well done, Dirk. Raymond Duggan, he's still got to finish. No, he's finished. He's just doing another lap. So there we go. That is that as far as the 2020 GT3 series on Assetto Corsa Competizione. And next will be a endurance race that we're going to try and put together for some kind of a fun event. It's going to be sometime now in December. Might be a small little team event, pro driver, amateur driver, something like that. And yeah, that'll be a Christmas festive race, a fun race. So thank you to everybody who joined me on the YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed it. We did expect and thought we'd see some rain, but it didn't happen. But yeah, great evening, great racing. A little bit of a technical issue for me through the middle of the race, but managed to recover. So hopefully didn't disturb your fun watching the stream. Good. We'll see you again probably in a race before Christmas. Otherwise, have a good festive period. If you're traveling, travel safely, and look after everybody, look after yourselves, and we'll get going with the new series in 2021, which is hopefully going to be a better year than this year. So from me, I will say good night, goodbye, and chat soon. Cheers all.